Good morning, YouTube. Today is now Monday, March 31st. It is 4:02 in the a.m. I'm as surprised as you are that I actually got up. Trust me, I don't want to be up. But we're going to pull over to the fuel island, grab some fuel. We're not going to fill up. Just going to grab some fuel to get us through the day. Today's Monday, payroll cutoff, or fuel cost cutoff. And we'll continue on. We'll see what happens today. 4 hours away from delivery, then 3 hours away from our next appointment. Let's get pre-trip done, get fuel, and get on the road. Thanks for being here. Let's see what happens.
Continue on in 8 miles, take exit 11 to the right toward I-220 east. Quarter of a mile, turn right onto US 165 Highway North.
All right, y'all. I am here. I got on location about 8:30-ish. And this place is kind of, I mean, I got pallets, yo. I'm not bringing in raw product or nothing like that. But you still got to scale in. Go into the little scale house there, and they scale you in and find all your stuff, blah, 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 blah. And then after I'm back here, I just got in the dock. So after they get done, they're going to bring you this envelope back. Bring it back up here. You got to scale out. I'm like, it's pallets. First time I've been weighed this trip. It was only a total of 60,000 pounds on their scale. So I don't know how long it's going to take. I feel like if I can be, what's this thing say? The new tablet login procedure. Okay, yeah, fine. Let me look at this next location's location details. Wait. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I thought one thing. So location. It says it's 24. But I feel like if I can get there by noon, I shouldn't have any problems. Right now it's 8:53. From here to there, that address being 2121 Channel Drive, or Chanel Avenue, probably. That's Channel. Nnel. Come on now. Avenue. Memphis, Tennessee, 38113. Yep, that's it. A place called WM Bar and Co. Okay, Trucker Pass says, well, the light just turned red, so that's a positive. Three hours and 2 minutes, 154 miles. What if I chose... Oh, you know what? I'm a dum-dum. I don't know why my head... Geographically, my mind is just stupid sometimes. Well, a lot of the time, but this time in particular. For whatever reason, I thought I was north of Memphis. I'm in southern Arkansas. Okay. Derp. All right, so that says 3 hours. We're going to anywhere from 3 hours to 3 hours and 10 minutes, depending on which route I go. So if I do the 154 mile route, if I do that route, if I do that route, which is probably the one I prefer, because it gets me up on 40 quicker, or it gets me to an interstate quicker, put it that way. Get all these damn, although these are US routes. US routes are, as long as they're US routes, are usually pretty good. When you start getting the state routes, but that there, going through Casco would kind of suck. I can see the route. I don't know. Whatever. We're looking at about 3 hours to get to where we got to go. So if we're out of here in the next 30 minutes, so it'll be a little past noon. Whatever. We're just going to go and go and go until we can't go no more. But I'm telling you, this 4 a.m. crap is for the birds. Whew. But the sun's out now, so the sun is like rejuvenating me. So I'm hungry, though. I just don't know if I have time to cook. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Oh well, no eating, damn it. No stopping, no eating. We got to get to getting. $15-minute unload. We're gonna weigh out and get down the road. Now, you may be wondering, seeing those clips coming into the West Memphis OC, you're like, country, you said you was going to Memphis. You didn't say you was going to the OC. Well, I wasn't, because I was going to Memphis for a load, but during travel, that load had canceled. And I was in the middle of nowhere, so I was already heading this way, so I decided to just go ahead and come to West Memphis. Now, I just sent her an email saying, the subject said I suck. I said, I guess it's my fault because I decided to stop for the storm last night instead of driving through it. I just asked her to update my location to the West Memphis OC versus back in dumbass Arkansas. I haven't got a reply back yet, but I'll update my now once that's updated. But also, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today yet. I'm hungry, and I woke up at 3:30, and today is now 12:30. My belly's rumbling, so I'm gonna make an omelet. That's exactly what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make it right here with you. First thing we do, step one, is you grab your damn trash bag. People has asked me a lot, what are all these things up here around my microwave? They're these Walmart bags, pallet bags, whatever. This is my trash bag when I cook. Put it right there on my armrest. There's my trash receptacle. Next thing we do is pull out the old electric skillet. Now, I don't usually wipe this out every single time. It really depends on what I'm cooking. The last thing I cooked in here was hamburger. I felt like I would probably do it again the next day. I didn't do it, but now we got to clean it out so we can do an omelet. And how do we clean our frying pan? Bunch of paper towels. That's what you start with. Initially, paper towels to get all the gunk out. Grease is a lot easier to get out when it's cold and dry and hard. You don't use nearly as many paper towels if you do it while it's cold. At least get as much as you can out. Then where does that go? Goes in the trash bag right there. Next thing we do is we're going to plug this thing in and let it heat up Whatever's remaining in there will turn into a liquid form and we'll get that out. Now that it's liquefied some, go in here and start wiping all the rest of it up. Now you can use Dawn at this point. Now if I was going to store this away after a cleaning, I would use my Dawn Power Spray right now to clean it out real good. But I'm going to use this immediately, so I'm going to take my wet wipes now. And I'm going to just do another final wipe to get any excess burger taste out of here. Wipe the handles off, the sides. Because I'm wanting an omelet, not a burger flavored omelet. I'm using sausage and cheddar in this omelet. And I thought about frying up some bacon as well. You know what? I'm hungry. So now we got a nice, fresh, clean pan. Now our ingredients for today is a roll of ground breakfast sausage, Tennessee Pride mild country sausage made with 100% pork. We grab the cheese, and we're going to get that. This 6-pack of eggs, which I didn't even know you could buy a 6-pack of eggs, that KO gave me the other night when he stopped by the truck stop and met me. We're going to do a 6-egg omelet and a half a pound of sausage to start. Oh, we got to get our Kerrygold butter. All right, we got the pan on medium heat. We're going to throw 1 tablespoon of Kerrygold butter in. There's lines on the packaging. Just cut it to the line. There's your tablespoon. Again, that goes in the trash can. We're going to crack up these 6 eggs. Well, I'm an idiot. We got to fry up the sausage first. It's all right. We'll just lay the eggs off to the side. Turn that down a little bit. We'll spread the butter around. Get our big knife out. All I do, these are the same size rolls I do for my hamburger rolls. I'm just gonna cut it in half. About that much right there. I'll reach up right, I'll grab a Ziploc bag, put this back in the fridge for later. And then I grab the end here and start twisting. See, I just twist out. When I first saw somebody do that, I'm like, you're leaving so much meat in the wrapper, but you're not. Should have cleaned your knife up before you put the sleeve back on. Listen to that, yum yum. All right, so I've done it seasoned and beaten up my eggs. I just season with salt and pepper, that's it. And I evened out the spacing of the sausage. I didn't feel like taking it out of the pan. I'm like, well, let's just do it this way. So we're going to just dump this egg mixture as evenly as we can around this in this pan here. Turn the heat to a medium. And we're going to cover it with a lid right here until it's done. So while this is cooking, I want to tell you a little something. Now, granted it was a freaking freight scale, okay? I know it's not 100% accurate. But I noticed, because when I was in that last place, I had to walk across off my scale, and I walked across the other scale, and I happened to look up and I saw the scale. I'm not going to give you any numbers yet. I'm going to wait till I go to my other physical, then I'll give you numbers then. But what I can tell you, now I don't know if it's just because of I'm sure it's just the combined effort that I've taken over the past year, because the last time I was weighed was my last DOT physical. I know what that weight was. And I also know what the weight was today when I saw it. Now, I don't know how much of it's contributed to this specific carnivore diet, but I know collectively over the past year, I am down 65 pounds. I won't know. I'll have a better determination of what this is doing to me here in the next 3 or 4 weeks when I get to DOT. Because I know where I'm at now, at least ballpark, because it's a freight scale, right? It's a truck scale. But it gives me a close number to look at, right? So 65 pounds in a year, that's pretty good, I reckon. But I'll give you a number after the physical for sure. But I just wanted to throw that out there. I debated whether I was going to throw it at you or not, let you know, but I'm transparent when I think about being transparent. So, where we at? Let's look. Not quite yet. Almost there, but I think it's time for cheese. So let's do that. All right, so Okay, yeah, it's solidified quite a bit. Let's get our sharp cheddar. Let's fold it over. Try to. I've never done this, so let's just try to fold it over some, right? I've never done this once in my life. Ah, it ripped, it tore, it tore, it tore, it tore. Well, there's a third of it folded. If you want to call that folded. Okay. That looks ugly as hell. Because it's not a fold, it's more of a rip and patch put together. Let's just dump the rest of this cheese on top. Throw that in the trash bag. We're going to turn the heat off. Put the lid back on for a couple minutes, let it all melt and get all gooey. Well, it may not look pretty, it may look all tore up, but you know what? It's going to get tore up in my belly anyway, so. Yeah. Sausage, egg, and cheese. I mean, it's an omelet. I just got a reply back from BOR with the message I sent her earlier. She said, okay, it's been added. That's all she said. She didn't say, no, you don't suck. You didn't, it wasn't your fault and all that crap. She just went, it's been added. So, all right, I'm going to eat. And if I don't find a load tonight or tomorrow, I'm low on hours now. I'm at like 12 hours. I was going to have to do a reset after that drop off tomorrow anyway. So I might just go ahead and do it here. After 8, I'm going to go to sleep. But I might just go ahead and do the reset here and take advantage of the laundry. And I got the license plate light on this trailer needs to be swapped out. I'll have it fixed here before I leave. That's probably what I'm going to most likely, unless I can find a load that I can't say no to, of course. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the support. I say it every video, but because I want you to understand, it's not just something I'm saying idly. I mean it. So, and I also mean this. So when you lay your head down tonight, be sure to tell yourself, country loves you, because I do. You know I do. If you don't know, you should know. Thanks for watching, guys. We might see you tomorrow. If I don't work, if I do a reset, you probably won't see me tomorrow. You'll see me the next day. In any case, have a good one, guys. See you next time.